This is going to be interesting, and you're going to have to bear with me on this one. We all know Sony and Microsoft both decided to remove the optical cable option on each of their next gen consoles. If you recall, I already picked up the new Xbox Series X. So I wanted to see, is the Xbox Series X audiophile? What's up? It's your boy Gadget Fox, coming to you yet with another video about either an opinion on an item or my experience on something I've purchased recently. Well, earlier, what did I mean by is the Xbox Series X audiophile? Well, simply said, if you're familiar with many of my earlier videos, I've reviewed and I'm starting to also dibble and dab in audiophile gear. You can have a good story and have horrible graphics, or you can have good graphics, a great story, enjoyable playability, but you need that audio piece of the puzzle to make it a fully enjoyable experience. So, most of you know from yesterday's video that I was fortunate enough to go ahead and pick up an Xbox Series X. To me, the Xbox Series X is a simplified Microsoft PC for those who just don't like playing around with drivers and getting different components and seeing if they fit in a ATX tower. Any case, I'm thinking that I can go and should be able to plug many of the amp decks that I have into the Xbox in the remaining USB ports that they have either in the front or the one in the back. So, that being said, today I want you guys to join me and hopefully we both learn something today of whether I can get that audiophile experience by either connecting the FIO Q3, the Lav Audio DS600, Toppings DX3 Pro. Technically, all of these have always connected to my laptop very, very easily. So I should not have any problems, but I got to work around if that problem comes across with this experiment. Let's go down below. First to bat, we have the FIO Q3. I am most confident in this one because it's the newest DAC on the table and also it has a USB Type-C. Not saying that necessarily it makes it better, but it's newer, which it should be compatible. And for all you who don't know, I actually am giving this out on one of my contests that I'm going to announce the winner on November 17th. I'll leave a link down below to the two videos that you have to watch, comment, and like in order to be a qualified winner. Any case, I decided to pull out the Sigma Phoenix. As you saw earlier, I was playing around with the settings to see if the FIO Q3 was even recognized. But no success there. So, second runner-up is the Lav Audio DS600. I really want one of these three to work. This is easily powered through USB and connecting to the Xbox, it should be no problem to be powered by the Xbox Series X. So let's go ahead and plug it in. Very simply said, simple connection. Let's do the tests and success. It's powered on. I'm really surprised by it. Now it's giving out a digital readout, but we all know there's nothing even coming into this thing other than power. So let's go ahead, and I already plugged the back of the Xbox Series X with the USB provided with the DAC. Let's go ahead and put it in. Still reading the same thing, no change to the display. I plug in the Sigma Phoenix and let's see what happens. I play around with the settings. Still not recognized. Failure. This is getting frustrating, guys. Any case, I'm not even going to waste your time with the DX3 Pro. I plugged everything up and I got the same results. It did not recognize and no sound. So far, I've had no success with any of the three options. But I did mention earlier in the video that I have one trick up my sleeve and I think it's going to be a-okay. I've got to say, I love it when a plan falls all into place. Now, I told you I had a trick up my sleeve, and Amazon has always been there for me. When I had a problem, I could always find something that would resolve it. Well, it's the same story here. This little gadget right here, an HDMI audio extractor. I'll leave a link down below in the video. Simply said, since I failed with the Xbox Series X getting the USB to push out audio and be received into the amp decks that I have here, first of all, let me tell you, if you're looking for the Fio Q3, it's not happening, okay? So, sticking with the DS600 and the DX3 Pro, what's happening here, the only output that this Xbox Series X is pushing out through is the HDMI cable. The HDMI cable is both pushing out the audio and the video to the switch. The switch, what it does, it takes the video and separates it from its audio. Video goes straight to the monitor, and then using the optical cable cord that it comes with, optical audio out into any of the two that support optical audio in. Very easy, simply said, it works. It's fantastic to see that I'm still able to enjoy not only next-gen graphics, next-gen playability, but also next-gen audio. Now, I've only been able to use my Sigma Phoenix and my Hi-Fi HiFiMan 4XX, but I've got to tell you, I've enjoyed it. Now, interesting enough, if you had to tell me or ask me which of the two that I would select out each of these amp decks, I would go with the DX3 Pro. Surprisingly enough, I've had both of these for quite some time, and I've got to say, the DS600 up until this point has been very surprising. But for some reason or another, and I probably think it's because the voltage difference, because remember, this can be powered off a USB. It's a 5-volt DAC amp. And then for the toppings, you need a 15-volt charger. So maybe more power gives out more power, richer sound through the Xbox Series X. Any case, you know what I do here, guys. Each week, come out with either a product review or an opinion of mine of something that's just recently been released. And what I try to do here is either help you make a decision on a future purchase or save you from spending your hard-earned money on something you're just going to regret down the road. Any case, if you like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you like what I push out, please go ahead and subscribe. And you know me, I don't care, bad, negative, indifference, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you'd like to see in the future. Till another day, your boy, Gadget Fox.